All right. Welcome. Welcome to Dreams Divine Tarot. It has been so long since I have done it. It's like a whole week, right? I'm trying to do one a week at least. I've been really concentrating on my music. Hopefully you guys are catching some of those uploads I'm doing to the, I've been working on music, okay? Hopefully you guys are enjoying that. I love sharing it. I love singing for you guys. Leave comments. If you're listening, let me know you're listening. If you're out there listening, I'd love to hear your opinions, obviously. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much for coming, stopping by and saying hi and waving and all of that goodness. Okay? Today I'm going to do a pick a card reading, okay? I'm going to pick a card. I'm going to do 3 of the spirit animal cards. Spirit animals, okay? We're going to do 3 of these. Okay. I'm a little hoarse from all the singing this week, so you guys are going to have to forgive the raspy voice and the clearing of the throat. It is what it is, right? I appreciate you guys so much. Like, again, okay. Hit the like button, please. Okay? Please subscribe if you haven't, because, every little thing that you do is, it really helps the channel out. So I would appreciate it if you did that, okay? All right, give me 3, 1 and 2 and 3, so that we can pick piles for today's reading. Thank you, Spirit. There's one. Yep, right there. Okay, we got Serene Spirit for pile number 1. All right. Serene Spirit for pile number 1. That's good. Okay, and number 2. And she threw it on the floor. Second one. Oh, if I can reach it. Okay. Second one is Radiant Spirit. Okay, so we got the raccoon and we got the owl. Right. Oh, there we go. That was really quickly. Yeah. Nope. No, she put it right back. Okay, never mind. And then number 3, please. If you don't mind. Okay. She's trying to give it to me, but I keep missing it. Okay, there it is. Galactic Dreams. All right. That'd be number 3. Pile number 3. I will be muting whenever I cough. Hopefully, it's not too distracting for you guys. So here we have it. We have pile number 1, which is Serene Spirit. He says, my spirit is serene, and I carry this peace with me wherever I go. And number 2 is Radiant Spirit. My spirit is radiant, and it shines brightly through all I do. And number 3 is Galactic Dreams, and it says, I dream with the stars, and my aspirations know no bounds. So take your time, guys. Pick what card suits you the best. You could choose 1, 2, or you could choose all 3 of them if you have the time for that. This reading could run up to an hour and a half, and they are known to. So if you'd like one, I will make sure to put the timestamps in the, at least the comments. That's what I usually try to do. All right. Love you guys, and I'll see you in your readings. We should do a rune. We should do a rune also. We should do a rune for each of them too. Yeah. Let's pick a rune each for pile number 1, please. For Serene Spirit, can we get a rune, please? Yes, she's going to throw it on the floor. This is going to be a thing today, isn't it? I can see that this is going to be a thing today. All right. I think it's pronounced Yira. I'm pretty sure. These are hard to pronounce. So that would be pile number 1. Okay, it's the Yira. Second one, I'm going to try to do this over the table because she likes throwing them all over the place like that. All right, for pile number 2. It is, what is that? Naughties. Okay. And the third one, I'm just going to use this one. It's Ingwaz. Since it was out here, she obviously wants it out here. Okay, Ingwaz. All right, so now we have our piles, and we have a rune for each. So take your time. If you want to do a screenshot, you can do that. Just, take your time. Pick whatever pile you'd like. All right, we'll see you in your readings. I gotta pick up all these cards. Killing me. So, for pile number 1, hello, welcome to Dreams Divine Tarot, and you chose Serene Spirit. And Yira, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'm not absolutely sure of that. It could be Jira, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's Yira. All right. Now, for Yira, where's my... See, I'm not prepared. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm just out of practice, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be so scatterbrained. It just is what it is. I am what I am, fellas and gentlemen and ladies. I'm going to put this guy up here, too, so that he protects us. You know, we got to have him looking over the reading, right? Yes, indeed, indeed. I'm going to put him right over here. So, evil eye. Protects us from the evil. You never can tell what's going to happen. Let's keep him in the camera. Okay. All right. Again, I'm not going to be picking up cards all morning. It's not going to happen. So let's see if we can't keep them on the table, Spirit. Thank you. So for pile number 1, hello, pile number 1. You are Serene Spirit today. This is your spirit animal. Is the raccoon. The raccoon is sly, quick. Right. We're going to read what he says on what it says on the back of the card. We'll get to that. All right. It says, Serene Spirit. My spirit is serene, and I carry this peace with me wherever I go. This means resourcefulness, cleverness, adaptability. Native folklore is masked tricksters that can navigate between the physical and the spiritual world. They represent curiosity, dexterity, finding hidden treasures, a hidden identity, and secrets. I like that. That's very nice. All right, that's who we are today. Good. All right. Yira. All right, we're going to see about finding this on... Let me get... I got all this stuff out of my seat now. So. All right, Serene Spirit. Let's get some Oracle cards first. How about a message from Spirit to begin with? Get that to start with, because they usually help guide us on what the reading is going to be about. Harmony. I like that. I like the sound of that. That card is very nice. What do you think? Can you give us a message, Spirit, from the universe today for pile number 1? Message from the universe for pile number 1. There it is. One day when you last expect... Oh, I can't talk either. One day when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. And you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more, because you deserve more. That's what Spirit wants to say. And the universe is telling you, you're going to be glad you waited for the right time, the right person at the right time, because that person in time is coming. It's on its way, okay? And one day, it will happen, and you're going to bump into this person, and you'll be like, I'm just so glad. I'm just so glad, right? Yeah. Going to be so glad you chose to believe that you deserved more, that your heart deserves more. Maybe this is a love reading. That's an interesting concept, because I hardly and rarely do them, because they just don't usually come out like that. I'm not a big love reader, you know. All right. All right. Pile number 1. Let's start again after we take a big deep breath, right? Thank you, Spirit, for the guidance, the wisdom, and the courage, because it does take courage to go on camera and not make a complete fool out of myself for you guys. So appreciate you for stopping by. I really do. I wish I hope it's entertaining at least. I guess I'm telling you. This is ridiculous. All right. We're going to get a wild child. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Can you give us one for pile number 1, please? There it is. All right. And it's Amber, right? And this reminds me of a person's name. So it could be that this is a person's name. I love that. But Amber, this is what, that sticky tree sap. And after it hardens, it becomes amber, right? So maybe this is talking about being weathered, being hardened after, maybe so much time, because that's the thing. We are talking about, like they said here, it's been so much time, one day when you least expect it, you're going to be crashing into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. So maybe it has been a long time, and maybe you feel like you're amber now, like you're hardened. You know what I mean? Maybe that makes sense to somebody. Amber. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get one of the eyes, right? These cards are interesting. I like to keep them in the center. That way the little keywords can point at the cards around them and kind of give us information. It actually does work out that way. So it's very interesting how they work. I love these cards. I've done some checking on them to see what they are, Banishment. Okay. So this says disowned, shunned, exiled, forced underground, right? So maybe you feel like you've been exiled. Maybe you feel like you've been pushed away. Maybe the hermit is going to come out, cause, this is the serene spirit that just puts me in the mind of being quiet, going inward, searching for answers. And maybe it started with a banishment of some sort. Maybe you've been pushed away from family members, because it happens. It happens all the time. I'm so sorry if you have. You're my prayers. You're my thoughts and prayers every day, guys. I just want you to know that you really are. You really, really are. All right, let's get an old style Lanormand. I always call them old school Lanormand. I will look back on my videos, and I'll watch and I'll be like, I called them old school again. So old style Lanormand deck. All right, it's fortune telling cards. Yay! I'm just gonna get one of those. I'm missing a deck. I can't find it, so that's odd. I will have to look later for it. Okay, let's do this over the table. Can I get one for pile number 1, please? It goes with this amber, this time, this exiled person, this banishment. Banishment. I'm so sorry, guys. Letter. Maybe someone is thinking about reaching out to you after a long time. I did say that this could be a love reading. So maybe an old flame or someone that you from the past is going to reach out. When I pulled the letter card, it doesn't exactly mean a letter. It could mean an email, a text message, just an incoming message. Okay. All right. So those are those. That's that one. Next, let's get one of these. This is the don't get me lying. I'll put all the names in the description like always. But these are the something about the witch. These are witch cards. Something witches. I don't know. All right. Can you get one of these for pile number 1, please? That's going to tell us more about maybe this communication, someone that they're going to bump into after a long time of being stuck or banished in some way. Maybe you feel like you've been alone a long time. It's time for, someone to reach out. I think that's what we're talking about. All right. Okay. On top, it is Sun God. It says, come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below. Okay. Sun God. Now, what I'm seeing a lot of in this reading are bugs, right? Insects. And these insects represent spirit. And they also represent being busy and having a lot to deal with, right? Having things that you must tend to daily. I see bees here, which are all about growth and abundance and harvesting. And that's what's on here is bees and bees. We've also got the dragonfly. Okay. And of course, we've got the fireflies in the raccoon card. So I'm not sure what that means for everybody, but I know that in tarot, these insects usually mean that you have guides or spirits around you that are helping you along your way. All right, Serene Spirit, pile number 1. All right, can you tell us more about pile number 1's reading today, please? Give us more information. Something about a long absence, maybe away from the game, possibly away from off the market, for a while. Banishment. Tell us about this. Tell us about this banishment, please. Okay, I see it. Thank you. We've got the Fool. Yeah, new journey. Brand new journey. Okay. This could very well mean that just that. A brand new start at something, right? The beginning. The brand new beginning. It says, the upright position of this card depicts a new journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. You may be weighing your options and risks. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. We've got the Fool out first. Thank you. This is Uranus card, and it's also air. It represents new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneity, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventures, opportunities. So this could be a brand new opportunity that's coming towards you now. And we're talking about one day when you least expect it, you're going to be crashing into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. And then you're going to realize that you're really glad that you saved your heart for that moment. Okay. There's also a letter. The letter's out here. Amber means a long, very long time. Now you're stuck, you feel like maybe you're stuck in there. Stuck wherever this is. We're talking about the sun god, and maybe this is how you're going to see this person that's coming towards you. It looks like you've been busying yourself a lot with the Yira card, right? So we're talking about destiny. Well, not destiny, but it's, what did it say? It said, I'm going to have to look again. It says, abundance, cycles, harmony. Cycles and harmony, okay? Let me put this over here, because it's going to fall again. I keep knocking them over. All right, so cycles, harmony. Maybe that's what you're looking for, is some peace and some harmony after a long drought, after being, exiled, right? There's obviously there's a reason why it's here. And they're telling us about this banishment. Maybe you just feel very lonely. Okay. All right. So the next card is work. Yeah, the working card. Yeah, it's the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles tells us, that you've been working very hard. This is like an apprenticeship, right? This is like working very hard at being diligent at something, correct? Like having high standards. The 8 of Pentacles, which is going under the Serene Spirits, they're talking about you. The 8 of Pentacles may be telling you to chase after education. Go back to school, maybe. Educate yourself about something. Maybe you are going back to school. Maybe you're learning something new, and that's always fun. It says learning a new skill or something in that vein. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're working very hard to master it. Know that the dedication you have will pay off in the long run. That's true. It always is true. It's amazing how actual true that is. That statement is amazingly true. When you're working hard at something or learning something and learning to master something, that dedication always pays off in the end. Okay, we're going to make this too. I haven't pulled one of those yet. I haven't been called to, but I may do so. We'll see. Okay. Because I want to ask about this person. Are we talking about this person that we're going to bump into? Is that... Tell me more about that, or here, the possibilities, right? Let's find out about... Oh, I saw it and then it disappeared. All right, then that wasn't meant to be this one. Okay. Yeah. Right. Nice. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Again, this is talking about showing off your hard work. So you've worked hard, and now you're going to be showing off that hard work, right? Maybe that's what forced you underground. Maybe you were so in... You went in, right, to find maybe yourself, right? Maybe it's not exactly being exiled, but it does say that. I mean, it does say exiled. It doesn't mean that you were. Maybe you felt that way. Maybe you just felt very lonely. Because when we're learning something, we do tend to kind of lock ourselves away, don't we? Right? Okay, the 2 of Pentacles is next. And this is the balance card, right? We're talking about, let it, yeah, there it goes. Let it focus. I don't know if it's going to do it. All right. So it says, you're managing projects and time well, and finding that you're navigating through your responsibilities with carefully plotted ease. You are certainly busy, just like the bee. You're very, very busy, aren't you? Now, however, be sure to take the time to breathe and keep a tidy schedule to avoid losing your balance. So maybe that's how you feel like you've been balancing. The schedule is kind of crazy, right? So you haven't really had time to meet people or be around people. But the 3 of Pentacles is about teamwork and collaboration. Like you're learning things, you're implementing those things, you're building something, you're learning this skill, right? You have goals, and this is talking about like long-term rewards, something that you work on for a very long time, and whenever it gets to that point where you can actually show off your work, right? You're like, wow, it took me a long time to do this, right? I worked really hard to get here. So perfect. All right, and this is going to go on to the amber. Can we get some clarification on this amber, please? How long has it been? My goodness. I mean, tell me about the timing on this. This is ridiculous. You guys have been waiting for a while, it seems. Or maybe this letter for this communication or a communication. Maybe you are the person that's going to reach out and talk to somebody that you haven't spoken to for a long time. Maybe someone who exiled you or banished you from their lives. Maybe not. It's coming to mind, so I thought I'd say it. And that's the way tarot works. All right, next is, I've got 2 of them. She's giving them both to me. Do this one first. Is the World. Okay, the World card. This is good. This is cycles, right? Again, with the cycles. The beginning and ending of cycles. It's talking about completion of something. Maybe you graduated, or maybe you just finished learning this new skill that you've been trying to master. Now that it shows you learning it, and it shows you mastering it. Learning, mastering. With the 8 of Pentacles, this is what I've been doing. And then they get the 3 of Pentacles saying, now I'm showing you what I've been doing, right? I've been working my butt off. And with the World card, it's saying, this cycle finally has come to its, you finally learned this thing, right? And we're talking about completion of the cycle. All right, so if the World reveals in an upright position, it is showing that there is a great unity and wholeness, right? Something big is happening soon. A marriage, a birth, a new job, something similar. Your efforts are being noticed, and you will soon reap the rewards. So that's twice we're talking about rewards, guys. We're talking about long-term rewards. Something that you've worked really hard for, and now it is here. Like you've completed this, the training for this, maybe. And next is the 6 of Wands. This is showing off. Again, this is showing off like this is the public recognition. Getting props for something that you've learned or that you've done. Wow. Makes sense now. Maybe this is a letter of recognition, right? Maybe a letter of completion. Maybe this is saying congratulations on your graduation. You know what I'm saying? And tell me more about the sun god, please. Can I get a card to tell me about the sun god, please? Yeah. This is, what the Six of Wands is saying is that an important milestone has been reached, right? I mean, like I said, graduation maybe. But it says you're feeling very confident and self-assured. Not only have you reached your goals, but others have taken notice and you're receiving acclaim. I don't know why it's a reclaim. Reclaim. Taking something back. Acclaim. Acclaim. And it says, don't let guilt stand in the way of your success. Are you feeling guilt about something? About success? You're feeling guilt that's what you've been doing so long? Like you've been away working on this skill and you kind of shut yourself away? So you feel like you're exiled. Now you don't know how to get in touch with your friends again, maybe? Or your family? You know, because you've been out doing your own thing. You've been doing what you needed to do. All right, I get that. Okay. All right, we got the Four of Pentacles next. Let's talk about saving your money, maybe. Holding on to something, right? This could be wealth and security. This also self-improvement and control, frugality, solid foundations, and conservation. Four of Pentacles says you've managed to accumulate a significant amount of material wealth after working very hard to get to the point that you're at now. Okay, so it's a nest egg, right? Be sure not to become overly greedy and hoarding of your finances. Okay, don't hold on too tight. Holding too tightly, it never helps out. Without risk, there is no reward. That's the perfect way to say that. Don't be afraid to jump into uncharted territory. Try a new venture, invest in a business, or seek new opportunities. So it's time to start a new cycle. So we've completed one cycle. Maybe it's time to start a new cycle again. It's saying, maybe an investment is wise right now, but I know this. In June, we are not to be signing documents, guys. Okay, we are not supposed to be doing that. Don't do that. Do not sign documents in June. Do you hear me? It's not the time for any kind of legal documentations. It's not the time for that. Wait for those. Wait. All right. Wait. I said. All right, I'm going to get one of these. Now I'm being called for them. One of these deck of many things cards. As I've told you guys before, this is a game. This is the deck of many the deck of many things is a card game. It's sort of like D&D. I've never played it myself, but I'm sure that this goes to a game similar to that because of the way that the cards read. All right, right here. It's star. Ah, yay! You've increased your ability. It's exactly what we're talking about. It's exactly what we're talking about. You have increased your ability. This reached a goal, a dream. You're attaining some sort of, you've reached the star. Okay. The star is good. This is, actually finding the thing that you've been seeking. The thing that you've been working hard towards or working hard for. You have finally reached it. You're holding it. You are the star now. Like, this is the thing that you've worked so hard for. Congratulations. It's here. You have it. That's what they're saying. Wow. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. I don't know what you've been working so hard on, but now it's time for the payback, apparently. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Let's get that Nine of Pentacles out of here, then. She's calling it to mind, so let's go. All right, let's get some more tarot, please. We'll get the Lovers. All right, this could be someone that's reaching out to you and saying, I'm interested, Now, it doesn't always mean love, okay? It does more often mean that it's a choice. Maybe you have a choice now of what you want to do with the rest of your life, right? Like, oh, wow, you've come to this new thing. You've come to this new beginning of something. So what are we going to start? Maybe you're at that choice now. You're kind of going, what am I going to do? Let's find out. Let's see if we can find out. Yeah, maybe this is the time to rest, right? Right now you're going to have to recoup and kind of take a deep breath because because you've worked really hard to get to the point where you're at, and it's okay to take a little bit of a respite. It's okay to take a respite. It really is. Okay. The Four of Swords means it's rest time. Rest, ease, restoration, respite, recharge, reflection, and abundance. Okay. So this is talking about that firm foundation. Again, we're talking about stability, control, and foundations to rest on. So whatever you've been working on, that is what it is providing you. That's what it looks like to me. Okay. And I think the choice is, what you're going to do next. So what are you going to do next? And so please leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you're going to do next. All right. The next card. Yeah. You come to the end of that journey. You can put down your wands now. You've worked really hard. Yeah, that's great. You've worked really hard. You feel like I believe you forced yourself underground with this studying, whatever, this new journey that you went on it. You worked really hard for it. And I think you got some recognition towards the end here, with the completion of whatever this task is that you've been working on, whatever this was. Here it is again. You have earned every one of your successes. This is a successful venture, obviously. Congratulations. Good job. Okay. Next is the Ten of Swords. Now, everything ends, but without endings, we don't even have new beginnings. So maybe this was a painful ending for you, right? Maybe that's what pushed you under. Things like that come to mind. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It pushed you away. So you went and found yourself. You found something you're really good at. That's what it sounds like. You found something you're really good at. You're a master now. You gained that mastery star, that XP. Good job. Whatever it was you're working on, All right, life is hard right now, but look around. Help us at hand. So obviously you've struggled through this, all right? With the Five of Pentacles, it means this was a struggle. This was a hardship for you. Going back to school is you don't get money. You don't get a bunch of money for that. You know what I mean? You now you have bills to pay. Now you have student loans to pay. Yeah, but we're going to celebrate our success again with the Three of Cups. Okay, we got Three of Pentacles. We got Three of Cups. All right, this is celebrating with friends and family, people that you love, people that you care about, people who care about you. This is talking about support and sharing and celebration, problem resolution, gladness, bounty, joy, friendship, society. Maybe that's what you've gained. Look, now the three cards of advice is the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Okay, maybe you found through the struggle and strife, learning to take things as they come, both positive and negative things, obviously, has brought you the stability of home, right? That this four corners foundation, the Four of Wands, means the home, being ready for the opportunity that you've worked for. This opportunity is coming soon. You will probably get a letter, some sort of communication from someone offering this Ten of Pentacles to you. Everything in fruition, guys, okay? And wisdom was gained from these stages in your life. These stages were very important for you, obviously. And now you're at the pinnacle of success. You're going to be handed something. That's what it's saying. This is a successful endeavor. What this was is successful. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'm sorry I was such a wreck during the beginning. I hope that this resonates with some of you, or one of you, or all of you. I appreciate you so much. Just hit that like button. And you know what I'm about to say. Dream loves you. Spirit loves you. And God loves you. Peace out. Okay. Now, pile number 2. Pile number 2. You chose the Radiant Spirit. Right? The Radiant Spirit, which is the owl. Okay. My spirit is radiant, and it shines brightly through all I do. Now, when we're talking about the owls, obviously we're talking about wisdom, their stages of life. We're talking about, night life. We're talking about intelligence, altogether intelligence, right? All right. Not ease. There it is. Okay. Sorry. All right. It says, need, resistance, creative friction, effort, and delays. Oh no, we don't like that. We don't want delays, right? Not heat. It's got the full moon on it, so it's talking about something unknown, something maybe kept secret from you. Yeah, I'm not liking that very much. Let's not. No. Let's not. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get anything right tonight or this morning. It's very early. I woke up and was like, all right, let's do a reading. I guess I should have prepared better. Yeah. Let's get a message from Spirit, please. All right. Thank you. Message from Spirit, please. Message from Spirit, please. Thank you. Pile number 2. For our radiant spirits out here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. You guys are resisting something, okay? And you're intelligent people here. We know this. We know that resisting and holding on to something that from the past is not going to help us, right? Okay. What was, right? Let go of what was. Inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what you can be. So, limiting yourself, that's never a good thing. Okay, don't limit yourself, and don't live in the past. So, whatever you're holding on to, guys, is not. It's what it's telling you. Let go of things from the past because you're holding on too tightly to something. Expect that 4 of Pentacles to come out. Okay. So we have those. It's done. Let's get one of these, obviously. All right. I've told you about these before, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you again. Pile number 2. This is the Deck of Many Things. The Deck of Many Things is a card game, very much like D&D, and you can tell by the style of the cards. The style of the cards. I'm getting alerts. I'm sorry. I put it on Do Not Disturb, but obviously my phone doesn't know what Do Not Disturb means. It never does. Okay. So, the Fool. You're going to lose experience points for whatever you're holding on to, I think. I think this is not a good thing, guys. It says, draw again. Counting both draws as your declared draws. If losing this much XP would cause you to lose a level, lose enough XP to keep your level instead. So, it's like backtracking, right? But the Fool card is a new journey, okay? Starting over is what I'm hearing out of that. Starting over, because now we got to draw another card, right? I think that's what they're saying. You're starting over after something, after an unexpected, something unexpected. But now you're living in there. I think you're just stuck somewhere. Why are you stuck? I want to know why you're stuck. I also want to hear more about this. Let me read that again. It says, need, resistance, creative friction, effort, delays. Why are you being delayed? Maybe a new journey has been delayed. Maybe your new steps have been delayed. We're talking about counting your draws. If losing that much XP would cause you to lose level, then lose just enough XP to keep your level and not. So maybe you almost lost your livelihood, your home, your something. And now you're stuck there, like you're feeling stuck. But your spirit is radiant. It shines brightly through all that you do. So maybe it sounds like encouragement to me. All right, Vizier. Within 1 year, you can ask a question through meditation and receive a truthful answer. Okay? So sometime this year, they're saying that they're going to provide, the spirit is going to provide, the universe, the spirit's going to provide you with an answer that you've been seeking, all right? Truthful answer that will solve a problem or a dilemma, something that's going to help a lot, okay? This knowledge will come with wisdom on how to apply it as well. All right. So we've got the vizier. Vizier. All right. Truth seer. An oracle. Right? Talking about oracles. Okay. Let's get a wild child, Lenore, and then a Lanormand. And look, she's throwing them already. I can't use that one. All right. So let's get a wild child oracle for pile number 2, please. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Wild child for pile number 2. That's the one. It is reflection. Okay. Looking inward. Looking at yourself. Taking a good hard look at yourself and what you're doing. Yeah. This reflection. It's also, I always call this the ugly duckling card, obviously, because it is a swan. And in his reflection is one of the black ducks, right? So, but he's a beautiful swan. But he doesn't see himself as a beautiful swan. He sees himself as this black, ugly, this ugly duckling, right? And not the black is ugly, because I think it's a beautiful color, obviously. So what they're saying here is that your reflection doesn't always, you don't see yourself as other people see you, okay? You see yourself as, I don't know, maybe you're seeing ugly when you're looking at yourself, right? Let's not go there, okay? We're smart. We're wise. We know, we already know what we're capable of. So start there. Start there, knowing yourself, okay? Looking at your reflection and going, that's not how I don't know. Maybe that's just not how you feel inside, but that's what Spirit is saying today, that you're better than you see yourself. Okay? You're more than you see yourself. So, maybe learn how to look at your reflection a little deeply, more deeply. Look at yourself and say, hi, I love you. Do the mirror exercises. We've talked about these before on my channel. They are important to learn. It's important to love yourself, and that's the first big journey on the Fool's Journey is stopping and looking inward, right? Finding yourself, finding out, looking at those hard truths about yourself and accepting them, forgiving yourself and loving yourself regardless, okay? That's what we're talking about. I wish that for you, obviously. So looking inward, looking at yourself and knowing yourself. That's what we're talking about, the reflection, right? Excuse me. Knowing yourself. That was quick. All right. Accomplishment. Right? Achieving something. Achieving a goal, maybe, that you've been working towards. This is talking about a celebrity status here. Yeah. There's also a competitor. It's a competition of some sort. Maybe that's why you're not seeing yourself. You're seeing the competition. You're wondering what they're thinking, how they're feeling. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's pull some tarot cards for you guys. Oh, I didn't get an old style Lanormand. I'm going to do that first. I was just called to, so obviously I forgot. My bad. So sorry. All right. There it is. Okay. And it is the stork. Yeah, this is like a new idea, new beginnings, thinking things over. Could be a new baby, but more than often it is like something that you've brought into the world here, right? Some idea that has come out that is bringing some sort of good fortune to you, right? Okay. All right. Let's get some tarot. Okay. Tarot cards, please. Can you please tell us more about this reflection? Learning something in the next year is going to help us a lot. Something about achieving a goal or this accomplishment. Spirit is radiant. It shines brightly. Okay, we're talking about the Empress. Yeah. She's the mother energy. She's talking about nature. She's enlightenment. She's beauty, opulence, right? Yeah. She's graceful. She's sturdy. She's intelligent. We got the Ten of Cups. Wow. So these are great cards. It's not really telling me much, is it? This is the accomplishment, I think. Maybe, possibly, a marriage. Happiness. This is a male and a female getting married. I mean, now, Empress. The Empress is nurturing, right? Maybe you're learning how to nurture yourself. Maybe you're looking at it and you are seeing your reflection for what it is. Maybe that's what you've learned. Maybe you've looked, maybe you've learned from all the need and the resistance that you faced over the last year. Now, that would make sense. Yeah. Now you're a radiant spirit and you started something new with the stork. You're achieving some sort of goal. Looks like through a competition. Whatever you're doing, it has a stiff competition attached to it. Like you had to work through competition for it. Two of Swords. Yep, this is the blindfold card, right? This is not seeing something. This is right in front of you. But all you got to do is take the blindfold off, right? And then you'll be free. That's what the Two of Swords means. Stop. Stop. You're stopping yourself from doing something. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. That means something incoming now, which makes sense because it's what we're talking about, a new beginning. So whatever this is incoming, this new beginning is incoming now. It's incoming, but the Knight of Pentacles is slow, so it's been a really slow, hard, long, okay, it's taken forever. And of course, we've got the Two of Pentacles, which is learning how to balance your life, your work and life, finding that balance in your life. And I think that's what you're discovering, is that there is a balance. And it's taken a long time for you kind of to get to that point where you can balance it out. Where you can do it all, but you're handling it now. It seems like you're handling it fine now, but it's taken some time. It has taken some time. I'm sorry that has. I mean, that's rough. It's rough. It has been a hard year. It's only almost June. Well, now it's June. As I'm recording this now, it's June the 2nd, I believe. Yeah. It's been rough. May was tough. Okay. But welcome to June, and this is your June reading, so let's get on it. The first 2 weeks of June right here. Okay. You've waited a long time for this, it seems like. Okay, and maybe you're seeing yourself for what you are, which I love. I threw a card down on the floor and I didn't pick it up, and so I probably should do that now. The High Priestess here. Got the High Priestess. High Priestess means change, fluctuation, wisdom, sound judgment, common sense, awareness, and intuition. So that's what we're talking about then today. We're talking about the intuition. And we also have the Oak coming out here, right? Don't just look within. Dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. Don't just look. Really look. Like it's telling you there's deeper meaning to this, right? The tree is abundance, right? Life-bringing abundance. We're talking about, it's like it's a big old oak, okay? It's sturdy. It has held you up. You're holding on to the earth with your roots, right? That's what we're talking about today. Yeah. Ridiculous. I just saw, never mind. I'm not even going to go there. Radiant love. Okay, I don't know why it's calling me to do it. But look, we're talking about kindness. being multiplied and returned to you. Okay. I think that's what you're wanting. What did you do this for? You know, what is the accomplishment? What was the point of the accomplishment? I'd like to know. I'd like to know. So, the High Priestess is knowing these things, right? And you're radiating love and kindness. So maybe it's telling you, you have been looking within, but you're not doing a deep enough dive, okay? You need to put what you want back out into this world. And if you're not doing that, then you're not going deeply enough to find yourself. Learning about yourself is probably one of the hardest things to do. That's what the reflection is about, okay? We're talking about the dark night of the soul here. We're talking about the dark night of the soul. Because that's what this is. Yeah. If you've just come through the dark night of the soul, I'm with you. You know, I've been there. I've done that. My prayers, you're my prayers and thoughts, and I love you. And I'm very sorry. And I hope that you come out clean on the other side, and, you know, and happy and radiant, because that's what your spirit should be. Okay. All right. Next card. All right, what else can you tell me about pile number 2, please? We're talking about the Ten of Cups here. Okay, we are finding ourselves. I think we're finding that we're very nurturing and loving people, right? We're a person that has worked very hard to find themselves, and that's what they found. They found that you're bright. You're shining bright for the world to see. Okay. And you're seeing your reflection hopefully seeing your reflection for what it is, right? I think the last year has been very hard for you, but you can't hold on to the things that hurt, okay? The things that hurt teach us lessons. Those lessons are what we hold on to, not the thing that happened that was rough, right? So remember that. Don't hold on, guys. Don't hold on to things that hurt. We know that they hurt. Let's learn a lesson and move on from it. Page of Cups. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Exactly. What did I just say? I love when she does that. Okay. Spirit saying, don't let your emotions get in the way. My other camera stopped working. I don't know. I guess it's not going to be in this reading. My bad, guys. Nothing seems to be working right now for me. I love you. Sorry. I apologize. I will show you the cards here. All right. So we're talking about that. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a new beginning, right? Maybe this new beginning is the start of being a sweet person, you know, being gentle, reflective. This is about self-exploration. I really think this is talking about the dark night of the soul. I really do. I mean, with this Nadi's rune, it's the bear again. It's the bear, all right? And the bear is the radiant love card, right? And so we got 2 bears on the table now, and they're literally saying the same thing to you. Okay, you've been hibernating. You went inward and you hibernated. Okay, and now it's time to take the blindfold off. All right, now you can take that blindfold off. It's time. It's time to take that blindfold off. Okay, and once you do that, then you can begin again. Now it's been slow. It's very, very slow. You're traveling very slowly, but you're learning how to balance. You know, you learn how to balance those, whatever it is you're doing, whatever you're going towards, whatever you have behind you. You're kind of learning how to deal with all of it at once. That's nice, right? Okay. We're also talking about the Empress here. Okay. Maybe this is what you're finding out is that you're such a loving and sweet, kind person, which is what we're talking about with the Page of Cups, right? We also have the High Priestess out here, and the High Priestess says that you have a lot of intuition. You're learning about stuff inside. You're getting hits from spirit. That's what it means, right? And we've got the Ten of Cups, which is I think this is what you're after. This is your goal, and I'm telling you that there's going to be accomplishment this year, sometime this year, because as I already said, within a year, this card, right? So I think this year you're going to have an accomplishment. This is a celebration through competition. You've worked really hard. You struggled to get to where you are. You struggled. So, you've made it here, okay? And you're learning. The stork is a new beginning, new babies, new ideas. And so is the Page of Cups. It's new ideas, emotional. Or maybe that's that inward thing, you finding yourself. Finding yourself. Finding yourself. It's beautiful. Congratulations on, escaping the dark night of soul. It's rough. Yeah. We got the Four of Cups. Okay. This is not saying something that's being handed straight to you. Okay. Most of the time, this is about our purpose. We're talking about God saying, hey, I've got something for you. This is yours. And you're like, well, I failed the other times that I tried it. Right? So why would I want to try it again? Why would I want that again if these didn't bring me any kind of luck? Right? If I didn't get anything from that, why would I keep going? Why would I keep why? Why would I keep doing it? Yeah. But you got to watch out. That apathy is not going to help you. Okay? What you want is a foundation. That's that 4 again. 4 meaning home. 4 is a foundation to rest on. The Magician. You make your imagination real, people. I say it all the time. Yeah. Do you believe in magic? Come on. Do you? Do you believe in magic? Yeah. We got the World, right? These are cycles. These are lessons learned. And you've learned your lesson. Congratulations. And the last one is, we got 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is talking about reaching out to others with love and compassion. Okay. I think that's what you've learned to do. This forgiveness thing is hard. Forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Maybe it's time that you reach out. Okay. And start a new beginning with somebody, right? From your past, maybe. Nostalgia just means, that's it. Memories, right? Family. Healing. I think this is what you're doing now. The dark night of the soul is not easy. So the healing and comfort that you're going to get from a family and friends will benefit you very much. Okay. Let's get the last 3 cards of advice for pile number 2, please. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. There's one. Yeah. Make it the decision. Yeah. Make the decision. Yeah. Make it with confidence. All right. Take the action with confidence. So whatever you're headed towards, whatever you're wanting to achieve, that's the action you need to go. That's the action now. Okay. So wherever you're headed, whatever you're seeking, right? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know what you're seeking. Maybe you don't know what you want. What do you want? Have you thought about it? Have you really asked yourself what you want? You want something new. You want to make your imagination real. You want to be that oak. You want a sturdy foundation. I know what you want. How are you going to get there? What are you going to do to get it? That's what I want to know. And last but not least, the Page of Swords, another page. Okay? These are also messengers, guys. This is telling you, all right? Look, right now you need to make a decision, but it's also saying take your time and think before you act. And whenever you do act, you're going to take that action and make that action with confidence, okay? Because you don't want to see things that aren't really there. The Moon, okay? This is about illusions and fears. Maybe you're afraid of taking the path that leads through these pillars. Okay? But these pillars are consciousness. Like this is waking up to your purpose, to life as it should be, right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I think that's what they're trying to say today. You are the oak. Okay? Don't just look within. Dive deeply into the eternal realms. Okay? You're learning so much. You're learning so much. Don't let it... Don't hold on to the past. Okay? The future is now. Not that time is linear. Okay. Well, that is my reading for pile number 2 today. I hope that makes sense and you got some clarification from this reading. And if you did, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. All right, you know what I'm about to say? Dream loves you. Spirit loves you. God loves you. Peace out. Welcome, pile number 3. My other camera stopped working in the middle of pile number 2's reading, and it has not started working again. So I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm sorry. We're not going to have a second camera for this reading. My apologies. I will try and fix it for the next reading. All right, but you chose, pile number 3, Galactic Love, which is the wolf, right? Let me read you what it says. Or Galactic Dreams, my bad. I said it wrong. Galactic Dreams. I dream with the stars and my aspirations know no bounds. This is talking about loyalty and community and instincts, family, freedom, independence, strength, leadership. Now, in Native American traditions, it is about the pathfinder, right? Finding a path. Talking about untamed self, right? Protector. They're also destructive or a destructive force. And they also have devotion of the pack, of family, friends, loved ones. You know, they're devoted to people that they love dearly. This is very good. Okay. Let's get a witch's card for you. I'm so sorry. That's the second camera, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. It glitched out, and I can't get it turned back on. I don't even know if I can retrieve the first recording, so I hope so. And we got the cow. Okay. The cow. The cow says, may the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. So you're becoming something. Something about your dreams, something about your aspirations, something about that. You also have the Ingwaz rune with your reading, obviously. And the Ingwaz rune is, let's read that for you right quick. Excuse me. Ingwaz is about creation. It's talking about wholeness, right? And energetic bursts. This is about harmony. It's also about evolution, right? Changing into something better. Evolving from something smaller. Okay. I'm struggling because I've been really working on my music lately, and I've been singing so much that I'm hoarse. Let's get a Deck of Many Things card, please. Tell us about this. And I know I haven't told you yet in this reading, but I will. This is like a D&D game. I've never played it before, but the cards are very helpful for the readings. They really have good guidance in them, so that's the reason why I like them, to use them. Okay, and this is the card. Skull. Yeah. Okay. This is also the Death card. All right, so I will pull a... let's get one of these. It's going to be this one, Valley of Death. Yeah. All right. Okay, it says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The unknown is not a challenge. It's an adventure. Okay? Yeah. The sun lies on the other side. I have faith instead of fear. I fear no evil. I like it. Okay? So we're fearing no evil today. Brilliant. That's a good thing. We sure don't need to do that, don't we? Don't we? Do we? No, we don't. We fear no evil. I like it. So you're jumping into this new version of yourself with no fear, it looks like. That's good. You're dreaming with the galactic stars. Aspirations know no bounds. So, yeah. Okay. Our next one is... ooh. We're not gonna use this card. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that's not what they wanted me to read. Nope. Because I meant to even take that card out of this deck because we can't talk about SA on this could be about you, but I don't know. Guys, I don't really want to use that card though. Okay. So if that resonates, I'm very sorry. I'm sending my love, hugs, and you're not your past. Okay. Okay, water disaster. Okay, so something bad with your emotions, right? Okay, so that would make sense on that other card that I cannot show you. Okay, the flood. Talking about tsunami, tropical storms, lost at sea, right? To me, anything with water is talking about emotions, talking about something that hurt. Okay, we're talking about an ending, right? Maybe a cycle ending, but maybe that Bible verse actually means something to you. Yea, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I fear no evil. Okay, so the bad stuff can't get you. It can't get you because the bad stuff it can't reach you. Okay, wherever you're going, it can't reach you because you're climbing out of this, whatever this disaster was in your life. Obviously, because the cow says, may the embrace of all that is nurturing to you awaken in you in all that you are becoming. So whatever this was that you've gone through, this horrible thing that you've gone through, obviously it's a very emotional it's an emotional disaster. You've made it through that. Okay, you're gonna find comfort, and it's promising you this. Your aspirations know no bounds. You're summoning an avatar of death, right? It attacked you. It did. It was an attack. Okay. It disappears whenever it gets defeated. Death is very easily defeated. Okay. Death is just leaving things behind that no longer serve us. But what this did serve you is it taught you something. It taught you how to go within. It taught you how to be self-sufficient. I mean, that's what I'm seeing here. Whatever you're becoming, it's very nurturing. It taught you something about being nurturing, right? All of this taught you something about being nurturing. And I know that's hard to hear. I know that we can't look at bad things that happen to us and just be sad about it all the time. Okay, we've got to learn from them. We've got to take what we learned from them and then continue on our way with something beautiful. And that's hard to do. Okay, we were just talking about the night of the dark night of the soul in reading number 2. You might be interested in watching that one. All right. That's rough. I'm very sorry for whatever happened. But know that you're not the things that happen to you. Okay, you can become something so much better, and you are becoming something so much better. You are becoming. Okay, you are becoming. So it's gonna be okay. All right. Give me a Wild Child Oracle, please. And not throw it on the ground. Why did you do that? Dang. Our Wild Child Oracle today is Mirage. Yeah, you are not what you're seeing. You're seeing something that it's not really there. Okay? Not seeing. Reminds me of the moon, too. We got the crescent moon that's new cycles, right? Yeah, it's a mirage. It looks like something, but it is something else, right? But we fear not. We fear not. Okay, we're going to, like, if we're pulling out the moon card, we're not fearing the unknown. Okay, the unknown, we're not fearing. We're not fearing what has happened. We're not fearing the things that could happen, okay? Because we've already learned that we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're okay. All right, and is that it? Let's get a Lanormand too. Old style Lanormand, please. For pile number 3. If you guys haven't done it yet, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button for me. I appreciate you so much. I love you. You don't know how much that helps the channel. I appreciate you so much. All right. All right. And here's a letter. Yeah. We talked about that in pile number 1. You might check pile number 1. I expect some sort of maybe email, a text message, a phone call from, some sort of communication from somebody. Right? And yeah, I'm pulling these tarot because I don't know why. I just reached for them, so obviously that's what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, I love these tarot cards. The pictures on them are fantastic. Can we get something to tell us more about pile number 3's circumstances at the moment, please, over the next week or so in June? Thank you, Spirit. That one. All right, I got it. 9 of Pentacles, right? So what you have worked for is coming to fruition. This is reaping what you've sown. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. We're talking about luxury here. She's dressed in a fine clothing. She's picking these lush grapes. Fruit. Fruit meaning, gain in tarot. Fruit is, and the grapes are wisdom and learning from your past. Okay. Also time management. So there you go. All right. Anything else, please? Thank you, Spirit. What about what we're becoming? Tell us about that. I want to hear about that. The 8 of Wands. Ooh, this is a beautiful picture. It looks like there's a path there. You can't really see it very well. So you might feel like you're held back by something. Maybe what you see it's the mirage. It's not exactly what it is. You're seeing something that's not there. You're fearing it. But we don't fear any evil. We don't fear evil here. Okay, because thou art with me. That's right. You're being protected. You're being protected. Your message today is that you are protected. And that we are not the things that we go through in our bodies. Yeah. I declare whatever evil upon you now, let it find its way out. Now, appreciate you. All right. Lost at sea. A lot of sadness in this. You're not lost. Okay. You're found. I think you found yourself through all of the chaos and through the hurt and the storm of this. This raging storm. This emotional turmoil. You're finding yourself. The Knight of Swords. It's the journey, the fast journey, the very, very quick journey, okay? Right? Very quick journey. He's on this steed, this very fast-moving steed. But remember that the sword is the tongue and the mind, okay? It's speaking your mind. It means incoming messages. It could mean a journey, a quick journey, a very fast, moving quickly, headed there swiftly, okay? Yeah, the Lovers is a choice, but it's also the Lovers. Could be someone that you love very much. Maybe this person hurt you. Could be. It's going under the Death card. So maybe that ended. Okay. Maybe it's supposed to end. If whatever ends is supposed to end, you know that it only happens for a reason. Right? 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Being trapped. But able to move. Okay. But able to move. 6 of Swords. We're talking... Right. Okay, so you rested a while, and then your mind is playing tricks on you for some reason. Okay, maybe this is a mental thing. There's doctor visits that you need to see a psychiatrist. Maybe therapy would help. Speaking about things to people and getting it out is going to help you a lot, I think. The King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles is that, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. That's confirmation on that, okay? Mental health is very important. Know that you are loved, okay? I love you. I love you very much. I'm here for you. You can come see me anytime. Shoot me a message. I will give you my phone number. We can talk, okay? All right. So this is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is talking about firm foundation. He's also talking about luxury as well, okay? Maybe getting some sort of reparation, all right? For the hardships that you've gone through. That would be nice. Maybe that's what this letter is about, because it is going under the letter card on the table. Let's move on. I want to use these to clarify the ask tarot with meaning, please. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. This luxury, this galactic dream, aspirations that know no bounds. We're going to clarify the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Nine of Pentacles, let's read it. There's obviously a reason why she's pulling this card out. It says, the Nine of Pentacles is telling you that it's okay to indulge and pamper yourself. Okay? You've been through some things. It's all right. It's okay to give back to yourself. Okay? You're close to the pinnacle of an achievement, and that hasn't been realized quite yet. But it might have been. It might have been. If it hasn't been realized yet, it's about to be. Now is the time to make a wise investment or stand independently financially. Don't lean too heavily on anyone else, because you don't have to. You shouldn't. It's talking about fruits of your labor, comfort, rewards, luxury, contentment, self-sufficiency, plenty, financial independence, and financial stability. Okay? Yeah. All right. This is luxury. Working so hard every night and day, and now we get to pay back. You've worked really hard to come to terms with something, it looks like. And it's working. It's working. I think you're coming to an agreement with yourself about what has gone on in your life, that it's over, that whatever it was happened, it happened for a reason. And now you can move on. I think someone that you loved very much hurt you very much. Maybe you saw something else when you looked at them. And the mirage shows us that, once you get there, once you've gone the distance with this thing, to get to the thing that you think is something else, you're going to find out that it's not. It's not what it was supposed to be. That's what a mirage is. Think about it. You were in the heat of the desert. You're seeing things on the horizon that are not there because of the heat waves. Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I'm kind of hoping this doesn't resonate with anyone, but if it does resonate with you, hit the like button, please. Subscribe. Okay. Next, we're clarifying the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. Okay. Again, with the Knight of Swords, it's swift movement. Swift movement on this. Coming out of this. Seeing that it's all been an illusion, finding your choices in front of you. I know it's not the Eight of Cups, but that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups in my mind, my mind's eye. I've been trying the scrying thing lately, and it's been really fun. I think I'll start including those in my readings soon. Okay. Yeah. Five of Cups. We're going to leave that behind, Feel the grief. Feel it. And I know you're feeling grief. These emotions are not easy to deal with, but you're doing it. All right. You're suffering a big heartbreak, maybe. Okay. Maybe a divorce, which would make sense with the Lovers card out here, and then the SA card coming out, and then now, and the Flood card coming out. This water disaster, this emotional upheaval. A breakup, abandonment, or bereavement of some sort. Maybe you lost somebody. But I don't think so. I think it's about dealing with the mental health issue that is arisen from being treated like you're nothing and a property of some sort, and have no feeling, and treated like you were an object. And that is not okay. It's not okay. And you're not an object. Okay? You're a true human being with feelings and emotions of your own, and you're a good person. So look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are. Okay? I love you very much. I'm with you. Okay? And I'm sorry about your grief. I think you're coming to the acceptance part of this, which is good. Finding that inner peace is hard, but I think you're finally coming to that. I don't know who this reading is for. I'm so sorry. I love you. I'm so sorry. Personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, and bereavement. So, forgiving yourself is probably the first thing that you should do, and then you should forgive the person who has done you wrong. Now, I know that's very hard to do. This looks like a dark night of the soul. So, once you go through that, go back and read. Go back and listen to reading too. I think you're going through that now. I think you're coming to terms with the things that have happened to you in your past. I think with the Ingwas, it is acceptance. Accepting the things that you cannot change, right? Knowing that these emotions that you carry are normal, and blaming yourself is also normal, but you can come to the forgiveness stage of this, and find that love for yourself again. Okay. All right. Now we've got the Six of Wands. Maybe a public recognition of some sort. This is talking about victory, public recognition, progress. I think that's what we're talking about today, is progress. And we're progressing because we're learning that we know that this is a mirage. We know that this was all pretend. We thought it was one thing, and then it ended up being something else. It may be also a court case, a divorce. Maybe you're getting a little more from it because of something that they did to you in an untoward way. Okay. You have faith. I'm hearing faith. Got to have faith. Radiant love. Yeah. Talking about that cow. May the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. Yeah. Okay. We've got the Five of Pentacles. This is hardship. Okay. Sacrifice. Living in hard times. Okay. It's been a very difficult life for you. I'm not talking about just a short time, guys. This is it's been a hard life. Okay. Talking about financial loss and lack of faith. And just as I said, faith, here we are. You're finding your faith, though. You're recovering from this. Because it did come out upside down, which was not intentional. I was just making sure my cards are not upside down. So it did come in upside down. It's just saying that, whatever this was, that all of this bad stuff, worry, the defeat, and all the loneliness and all of this, you're coming out of this, okay? It means that you're learning from it. Whatever this horrible thing that has happened to you was, which I've got an idea. Sorry. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're about to lay these burdens down. You're coming out of it, like I said. Okay, you're coming to the end of this journey, the end of this horror fest. This burden, this extra responsibility that you've been carrying around is no longer yours to carry. Maybe some of it wasn't even yours to carry in the first place. This is baggage. This is something that you're carrying that you don't need to. Your home is right over that hill in the distance there, and you're going to be there very soon. When you get there, you can put those wands down. You can forget about it. Well, maybe not forget, but you can forgive. You can forgive yourself. You can forgive them, and you can move on with your life. And that's what we're talking about today, is moving on with our life. With the Five of Cups out here, it's talking about feeling the grief, but moving on from it, okay? All right, let's get the last 3 cards of advice, Spirit. Thank you so much. What can you tell us? Yeah. Can you tell us about the King of Pentacles? Yeah. King of Pentacles, yes. And the next is, it's like, wealth and business and stability from a business. Maybe you had a good idea about a business. Yeah. Next is the Wheel of Fortune, which is good because that's what we want after the business card, right? All right, maybe this new business is going to bring you great fortune, which, let's hope. That's what it sounds like to me. And then, of course, we've got the Emperor. Okay. This is what I'm hearing. I'm sorry. This sounds like a divorce. This person treated you like SHI and couple of T's, all right? This person treated you very badly. All right. He's going to pay. He's going to pay. This person, I'm saying he, but because it's the Emperor, but he's going to pay. Okay? He's going to pay because good luck and fortune are on the table for you. Okay? We're talking about wealth and business here. Maybe he's going to pay with his business. Maybe his business is going to pay you for the rest of your life. Reparation, like I said earlier, for the things that have happened to you, that they did to you. Okay? Justice. Justice, girls. Ladies, gentlemen, justice. All right, that's what this reading is about today. And may you find that inner peace that you're looking for. All right? My heart is with you. I love you so much. All right, you know what I'm about to say. Dream loves you. Spirit loves you. And God loves you. Peace out.